Hello my loves, and welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Iris, and today I will be showing you guys my top 3 plugins that I absolutely love to use and that will definitely help you build better inside of Roblox Studio. Before we begin, I want to put out there that there will be 3 different subjects for each and every plugin. Those will be what the plugin is, how to use it, and how I specifically use it. I did this because I wanted to make sure that even though you know what they are and what they're used for, that you learn specifically how I implement them into my own building, which helps me become a better builder. But without further ado, you guys, let's hop right on into the first plugin. So this particular plugin is going to be the one that I actually use the most out of all these plugins, and that is going to be the Set Sun plugin. This plugin is specifically directed towards your sun, and it helps you be able to move the sun wherever you want it without having to mess with the studio settings, because Roblox Studio decides to make everything complicated for no reason at all. But this plugin makes it super duper simple. All you have to do is go ahead and click it to activate it, and then click somewhere in the sky, and bam! Bam, 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 your sun is right there. No numbers to mess with, no little scrolly things to mess with, just click and the sun is there. Personally, I always use this plugin because putting the sun in a specific spot according to your build makes the build look so much more realistic and pretty and beautiful in general. Sometimes your build is good, but just because your sun isn't in the right place and not favoring your build might look really, really bad when it's actually really pretty. It's just your sun's not in the right spot. So download it. Alright, we're going on to the next plugin. Bye bye. Come on. Alrighty my loves, so this next plugin is going to be the part picker. This plugin basically lets you select a part and it chooses all of the other parts that are just like it based on the properties that you're trying to find. So if you have a forest but you can't mass select the forest because there's a ton of other parts, all you have to do is select one tree and it will select all of the other trees that are similar to it. So to use this plugin, first you want to open it up, and then there will be a new tab that pops up and it will say pick part. Once you click the pick part button, all you have to do is click on any object that you want the game to mass select, and once you click it, you will notice that your game automatically highlights in green all the parts that are similar to it. If you notice on the tab, it also brings up all of the properties of the first item that you selected. With this, you can specify the properties that you were actually looking for. So for example, if you were trying to select an object based off of its size and not its color, you want to make sure that you unselect the color but you select the size of the object. So then the plugin will be able to specify which objects that you were actually trying to go for. Now all you have to do is press run filter and all of your items are now selected. I usually use this when I messed up on the color of my tiles and I want to change them in a big group instead of having to click them one by one, or if I'm going to delete something I ended up not liking, and it's just really helpful to save time. So if you're always using a lot of parts and it's really hard for you to click each and every item to delete it, find it with this plugin and it will be super duper smooth and your time will be spared sparingly and beautifully, I promise. Alright, on to the next plugin. Alrighty you guys, with this next plugin, you probably already have heard of it, but stay here because I have some cool tricks for you that you might not know. This plugin is going to be the F3X Tool plugin. This plugin is kind of like a separate building engine inside of another one, and it has all the same functions that Roblox Studio does, but it is more simplified and it has a few more tricks and add-ons than Roblox Studio has. I won't go through every single thing in this plugin because it's gonna take forever, but if you would like for me to make a specific video going through this entire plugin, please let me know down below and I will definitely do that. But right now we're gonna focus on the 2 things that I love, which is the scale button and the rotation button. The difference that this plugin has with Roblox Studio is when it comes to scaling, it allows you to scale everything at the same time. Unlike Roblox Studio, it really scares weirdly, like it makes everything big instead of actually scaling it. But the next button is going to be the rotation button. Now with the rotation in F3X, there's a really cool trick where instead of rotating your object at its own axis, you can actually rotate it based off of another object's axis. And here's an example on the screen because it's really confusing. So what you want to do is you want to take your item and click it, and then you want to press the letter R on your keyboard. When you click that and you move your mouse around on another object, you'll see that there's a little pink X that pops up. What you want to do is you you want to click on a corner that you want to rotate off of, and then once you click it, it'll disappear, and then you can rotate your regular object just like this on the screen, and you'll see that my object is actually rotating based off of the corner that I clicked, which is just super duper cool. Sometimes I use it whenever I don't want to have extra movements when I'm rotating something. It's really rare, but I promise you one day you're definitely going to want to use this in the future, and it'll be really beneficial. Alright my loves, it is finally time to end today's video. I truly hope that these plugins will help you along with your building and being able to build bigger builds and just do more. I know it was a really small tips, but I promise you in the future they're definitely going to help you one time or another, and that's what plugins are for. But if you want another video like this, make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like so that more people can see this video, so that this can help them too. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications when I post. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.